What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amari Kalia and I'm back with another video. Like you read from the title, this video is going to be my meal prep routine. When I meal prep for about 2 or 3 days max. I meal prep lunch and dinner, and I also meal prep my juices and my overnight oats. But breakfast wise, I don't meal prep my breakfast because I think eggs and bacon taste better fresh. So I'm going to insert a clip of my grocery haul from this morning, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I am having for the first 2 days. So for lunch, I'm going to have chicken salads or chicken wraps, and I'll explain that in a second. And then for dinner, I'm having air fried chicken thighs with green beans and sweet potatoes. So here are the chicken thighs, and they're already seasoned. I use these seasonings for the most part. And then here is the chicken tenders that I'm going to use for lunch. I've made cut up the sweet potatoes and seasoned them. And then this is the celery for my green juice, onions for my salad, and then the apples, limes, and ginger for the green juice. I'm using my air fryer today. I'm using this pan. I'm also going to be using the oven and the stove. So I'm going to bake the sweet potatoes, put my chicken tenders on the stove for them to sear, and then I'm going to put the chicken thighs in the air fryer. So while the oven is preheating, I'm going to warm up my air fryer for a couple of minutes before I put the chicken inside. My chicken tenders are going in here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some olive oil down, and it is already preheating, and I'm going to cook these very slow. So for the past few weeks, I've been really focused on like getting in my greens and making sure that I'm eating more whole foods than processed foods. So what I do is make like a whole bunch of chicken tenders. I get either one big pack or 2 of the regular size packs, make all the chicken tenders, and I eat it with the salad, or I eat it in a wrap depending on the workouts that I do. But I am switching up starting tomorrow how I eat my meals. For lunch, I'm going to eat my heavier meals. So like tomorrow for lunch, I'm going to eat the chicken thigh with the sweet potatoes and green beans. And then for dinner, I'm going to have a chicken salad. That way before bed, I won't be eating something that's very heavy on my stomach. But I've been definitely making sure that I'm getting in my protein, hence the chicken. And I eat a lot of eggs and Greek yogurt, things like that. But also making sure that I'm not eating a lot of processed foods. So that's why I'm making sure that I eat more salads. And I keep my salads very simple. I get like a spring mix, and then tomatoes. This week I'm adding the red onions, and I use either a Caesar dressing or a honey mustard. I don't use ranch. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been eating, and I keep it very basic because it's just easier to eat the same things over and over. Like I said, for dinner, I always switch up like the sides that I use. So I usually eat green beans, asparagus, or broccoli. And then for like my carbs, I do sweet potatoes, but I make it in different ways. I do regular potatoes. Sometimes I make like a ground turkey pasta, or I eat tacos. But I keep my meals very simple just because it helps me stay focused and help me reach my body goals. So now I'm just going to let the chicken cook, and once the ones in the air fryer are done, the chicken thighs, I'm going to flip them and cook them for extra 10-15 minutes. And then the tenders, I have one batch in there already, and then I'm going to make another batch, and then after that I'm going to make the green beans in that same pot. So I have cooked all of my food. When it comes to the salads and the wraps, I don't make them beforehand. I just make the chicken tenders, and then the morning before work, I'll make my salad and put my chicken in it and go from there. But I never prep it before, mainly because I don't have enough containers for all that, but two, it doesn't really bother me to like make it the morning of. So now I'm going to make 2 juices and 1 overnight oats, because that's what I'm going to have tomorrow for breakfast. I'm not really going to go into detail on how I make my juices because I have a separate video on that. I'm going to link that in the description box, but that's all I'm going to do today. That's pretty much how I meal prep. I make my dinner for 2 days. I have 4 containers because I meal prep for me and my boyfriend. But I'm going to make my green juice, my overnight oats, and then we're going to close out. I am officially done cooking. The worst part about cooking is the cleanup, so that's what I'm about to do next. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas as to how you want to meal prep. I say the best tip is to prep everything beforehand. So go ahead and cut up everything, wash everything off, season everything, and then go ahead and designate each food item to where it's supposed to go, whether that's the air fryer, the oven, the stove, however you cook your food. I really recommend prepping it beforehand because it'll just make the process go by so much smoother. I think it only took me about an hour and a half to finish everything, including the juicing and making my overnight oats, including the prep time. It really didn't take me long to cook. The potatoes were done in 40 minutes. The chicken was done when it was supposed to be done. Everything was ran smoothly. I recommend meal prepping because it just helps you save time, save money, and it helps keep you on track and focused when it comes to hitting your macros or making sure that you are eating enough greens, making sure you are eating enough protein. I don't count anything. I don't count my calories. I don't measure my food. I kind of have learned along the years like what is a good amount for me and what isn't. And I have lost a lot of weight and gained muscle, so I'm so excited to see how my body will look and during this journey. But it's not just about my body goals, it's just about how I feel. All of these foods keep me from bloating for the most part. Bloating is not something that can be 100% remedied or taken away, but I have definitely limited how much I am bloating just because I'm watching my food intake and I'm meal prepping. Those things are so very important. But I am let y'all know that I'm not always eating 100% healthy. I had my cycle this past week, so I'm always craving chocolate. Like, chocolate is my thing. I love chocolate. So I went and I bought me some dark chocolate. It's sea salt and it has almonds inside. It is so amazing. There are 2, 4, 6. There were 8 pieces. I had 2 the first day I bought them, and I'm about to sit down and eat 2 pieces today before I clean up all of this mess. But this is just evidence that you gotta have your little treats every now and then. It's not something that I eat all the time, obviously, but you know, every now and then I gotta have me something sweet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any video ideas you want me to do, or if you want me to try something in the kitchen, just comment below and stay tuned for my next video. Have a great week, y'all.